An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you. With champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
My heart is filled with so much love, and I need someone I can call my own to fall in love. That's what everyone's dreaming of. I knew this feeling oh so strong. Life is too short to live alone without someone to call my own. I will care for you, you will care for me, and our love will live forever. What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. Hope everybody is doing well. Mike Holman, first one in. Followed by Caveman, ooh, first one on Twitch. Drunk Reaper, how you doing, man? Unprocessed, woo! What's up? What time is it there? It is 10 p.m. How are y'all doing? Well. Let's get Air Server up and running. Ah, yes. The shadows in the dark. In fact, the only reason you can see me a little bit is because I have the light on up there. I usually keep that light on. It doesn't come on all the way, but I keep it on for just a little bit of illumination. All right. Woo, I love this remote. How y'all doing? Are you still doing the arena tops videos? Nope. They weren't really getting a lot of views. And once 7 stars came out, nobody was really interested. I had very, very few views on those videos. So I was like, okay. It's 5 a.m. Where you are, Antrasis. When you gonna do your first epoch path? I don't know. Got my first clear against the far right path with OG Storm, Kushala, and Juggy. I think it took me like 50 revives total, including Ares. Yeah. You realize that 50 revives is more than I spent in the necropolis, right? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So and you got getting to Ares is harder than fighting Ares, really? Yep, Caveman used a lot more than 50. Yeah, I hear people talking about 80 revives and stuff like that. I can wait for a little bit. Ghost, go! What's up, man? Raven Knight, how you doing? I felt so bad for you guys. I'm gonna bring a new kitten to your house for sis. Don't do it. No way. She can't take care of no cat. She likes him. But yeah. Use 28 first run. But I have really bad inputs. Yeah, we'll see. I will do it eventually. I'm on the way now. I'll knock 3 times. Well, she feels a little bit better now. She was talking to one of her friends who is well-versed in all things cats. And she said, or he said that, or she said that he said what most likely happened, you know, given the position the cat was in and everything, the cat probably had something like leukemia or something like that, went over to, because it was under our porch, and it was stretched out like it was asleep. You know, it didn't look like, I went out and looked, and it didn't look like it had been in a fight or any violence happened to it. It just looked like it was asleep. And he said that is most likely what happened. It went there for the sun because earlier that day it was warm. And so the cat may have gone there to go to sleep, stretched out, you know, asleep, and then, you know, just never woke up. Because, I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean, I looked at it pretty closely, and it looks like he died in his sleep. So that makes it feel better than the, you know, horrible thought she was having. Oh, he came there looking for me, and he was stretched out trying to find me and died looking for me. You know, that's the kind of thing that goes through her mind. I don't think I'm going to explore it. I need 500 revives. Yeah, we'll see. I'd say the tree falling scared it to... Oh! I'm going to show you guys the tree. I went out and I took a video of the tree. Hold up. Pixie! How you doing? Okay. All right, quick video here of the tree. There we go. Okay, can you guys see it? It's a video, so I'm gonna play it. But let me see. Can you see my? Yeah, okay. You can see my mouse. This right here is the roots of the tree. Now here's the good news. What does this look like to you? All right. So let's play it. That's our fence. This is the fence that we share with our neighbor. Okay. That is our neighbor's yard. See it? Now, look at this. This is the tree. All right? Look at where it's going. All the way up. That's our neighbor's house. It fell short. It fell like somewhere up here and did not crash into her house. How about that? So we both have a praise report. It did not fall our direction. And although it fell her direction, it did not fall on her house. And that's the other good news, Mike Holman. That's her tree. That is what I wanted to you guys to see. This tree is on the other side of the fence. Now, if the fence is on the property line, then that's her tree. Because if you look at the fence, see that? The tree fell and the roots here went into the fence and knocked that part up there loose. Had it been on our side of the fence, all of this would have been crushed in. So this tree was actually on her side of the fence. And so we don't have to feel responsible for tree removal. Because that was one of the things we were concerned about, you know. Now, we may try to, you know, if she gets the tree removed, we may try to, you know, help repair the fence or get somebody to repair the fence. But that is what happened. That is the tree. And this was the first time I was actually seeing it for myself. You know, my sister went out and looked at it with her flashlight, but it was dark. And where I am in is the dog run. And the dog run, that fence right there, whoever, the people that owned it before us made a dog run, and all they did was put, I guess two fences to fence the area in. So one fence is the fence we share with her. That's this one. The other one comes out, and then there's another fence that goes long ways, and then I didn't really let me see. Can you guys see it here? over here, if you can see my mouse, there's a creek back here. And there's another fence that goes all the way that way. So that fence over there is part of the dog run. Then this fence comes out. Then they made another fence come out the other way and around so that we have a nice little, you know, boxed in area for their dog. So, yeah, it looks like that's her tree. All right. Let me get that. J-Mania, what's up, man? Really bad weather knocked one of the trees down out back. And this was the first time I was able to see that it was not our tree, but her tree. Didn't know whose tree it was at first. I'm not so sure. I know, well, you're right. They may cover it, but our homeowner's insurance, when I went and tried to check, they were like, you know, if it hit the house, but anything that happens like in the backyard or anything like that, they cover the house. So if the tree fell on the house, they could help with that. All right, so guys, already done with the featured and the basic. Got the milestones. So all I'm doing is the Summoner Trials. Mighty Daniel, what's up, man? So that is, you know, kind of good news for us. And her good news is that it didn't reach her house. Because you can see, if that tree had been bigger, it would have fell on her house. Oh, AJ Nick, were you in the stream yesterday? Because my weekend, the tree fell. That was one thing. We didn't know whether it was ours. All of this happened over the weekend. My sister found a cat that she had kind of adopted, you know, a stray. Found it outside. Apparently died in its sleep is what it's looking like. So she was messed up about that. I got hit with a $600 medical bill because Kaiser Permanente apparently denied the claim, and it looks like they won't cover it. But I have an update on that. Oh, you only saw the replay. Okay. Well, I got an update on that. I called the lady back, you know, because I had sent in a message to the doctor. And she contacted financial counseling services, whatever. And the lady there said that the reason they stated that it was denied was that I wasn't covered at that time. And I'm like, well, that's not true. Because my coverage was to last until the end of January, the 31st. And so she said she'll resubmit it. But of course, there's no guarantee that they will cover it. So if they cover it, great. If they don't cover it, because I asked her this, I was like, you know, what happens if, you know, they don't cover it, you know, because I definitely don't have $600. And she said, looks like I was dropping frames for a second here. Let's see. Yeah, it dropped a frame. She said that the lowest she can go on that, as far as like a payment arrangement, would be $25 a month. So if they don't cover it, and of course Oscar won't cover it because it wasn't covered at the time of service, you know. So I wouldn't expect them to cover it. So we will see what happens. I also applied for medical assistance and they have denied me before. So I don't really have a lot of hope, but may as well try it, you know. Maybe they'll say yes this time. Ooh, Raven Knight. And they wonder why people are, you know, so, why they consider him a hero. And while I can't condone, I've said this before about that particular issue, while I can't condone what he did, I do understand it. But it's still not, you know, something you should be doing at all. Haha. We were both unstoppable. So now I just have to wait. She said we have to give them 30 days. It may come back, you know, before that, but, you know, we have to give them at least 30 days. So understand how this is for me. You guys know roughly how much I make a month. And that's when I get paid. I get paid if I make over $100, okay? So there will be months where I only make a little over $100. And then there are months where I make more depending on super chats and, you know, things like that. Currently, what I'm having to do, I have to pay $17 for the Oscar health insurance right now. I'm actually still paying off the UPS. Okay, still paying that off bit by bit. And they're talking about $25 a month. Yeah. So what may end up happening, because I really need another income source. We do see a couple of things that I might be able to do. You know, low stress, and honestly, it doesn't take that much. It's just like, you know, a little side type job, right? One is helping train AI. There was a coding one, which I don't know if I can still do because it's been so long. I started the assessment on that one and I'm like, man, I'm rusty. But they don't care if you look information up. So I could look it up. The problem is that, and I now understand what's going on. I get a lot of anxiety when I start trying to get back into my previous type of work. Remember, I was burned out bad from that and PTSD. So when I'm starting to look at that code and everything, thinking about going back to work with it, as much as I like it, it makes me very, very anxious. And I couldn't even finish the assessment But fortunately, there are other, you know, I hate his heavy. What in the world is going on with this guy's heavy? It's like I can't punish it. Oh, what in the world was that? Oh, that time he fired his special. Okay. This guy is... What was that? Okay, I'm tired of them making characters and doing things that stun you in the middle of your combos and things. I'm getting sick of that. Because I can never tell whether it's somebody's new kit doing it or bad inputs. Anyway. So that's kind of where I'm at. There are other jobs that in the same, you know, training AI type thing that don't have to do with programming. So I'll look into that. And I also had my sister send me this one where they want people to talk, help them with their English. Y'all think I can do that? Talk? I might be able to talk. So I need to make a little welcome video, and then they'll look at it and decide whether, you know, I'd be good for their team and whatnot. And you set up stuff, you know, on your own, you know, in your own time. So it's not like, you know, I have to try to keep to a schedule, which would be a bad thing for me right now. But fortunately, there are a lot more type of work that that you can do that I don't have to, you know, be too structured with. Ah. Wake up. All right. Oh, I paused on Twitch for a second. Yeah. The Jiggly, what's up, man? It's a medical bill. Just ignore it till it goes away. I have actually done that with another company, but that other company had a discount plan that I was on. And the only reason that I got that bill was because it I wasn't covered at that time because I didn't renew and nobody checked. However, they are actually really nice about that type of thing. And as long as you can show that you qualified for the discount plan, which would be basically just for the copay, which I had already paid. As long as you know, still qualified for it, then they just cover it. They'll backtrack it and erase the bill. And I think that's what they did. Because if I go there now, there's no, I'm $0 owed for them. C Squad, what's up, man? Ever checked out Fiverr? What's that? Is that supposed to be Fiverr? Did I? That sounds familiar. But honestly, I wasn't really looking for anything. I was still trying to get my mind together. Because I'm serious. Even thinking about going back was freaking me out. Come on. Come on. But if I can get something that's, you know, kind of similar to what I'm doing right now, you know, it'll be a little extra money. I could do that. There's a place where you can post up and do all kinds of... Oh. Got you. No, but I did look up, what was it? That it sounds like it's the same type of thing. It was some type of odd jobs one. Trying to remember the name of it. But I do remember a while back looking into something like that, where you could also post up what you do, as well as look for people needing that type of work. But I forgot the name of it. But yeah, it sounds like that. Oh, revive farming? Yeah, Drunk Reaper. Revive farming can be a pain. But it's not boring to me because I just auto fight it while I'm watching TV or something. So, I mean, can't get much easier than that. You punk. He waited till I did that, eh? I was trying to catch him with the dash in when he did his special one, but it's not so easy. Doing your cyber engineering in the army, so nervous. Cyber engineering. Do you make has it anything to do with robotics? Or is it all things cyber? Like cyber, let me see, software engineering, what's the other one? Electrical engineering, tech engineering, stuff like that. Cyber threat. Okay. Got you. So like white hat hackers type thing. Well, now that's interesting. You know, many years ago when I went back, the last alumni that I went to at my college, I went back there and I went over to my department, you know, and my old teacher gave me a tour. And because he remembered me and he knew me, he said, and guess what? We have a hacker class. And I said, no. He goes, yes. He said, you would have loved it. They actually teach them what you're talking about. You know, how to deal with viruses, cyber threats, all kinds of stuff. Oh my goodness. I would have loved that class. I would have taken every single class that they had. He said you would have absolutely loved it. And he knew me. I would have. There would have been no question. Both me and Storm Shadow would have done it. But they didn't offer it at that time. I mean, think about it. The internet wasn't really, you know, that popular at that time. You know, you still had cyber threats, but it just wasn't as popular enough for them to have a whole class on it, you know? But yeah, so people graduating from my college with my degree most likely will have that training. Yeah, like hackers and stuff dealing with people. Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, I'm here now. Everyone, it's okay. Void, what's up, man? How are you feeling? I know all of the day's work. Yo. Oh, have you guys, I haven't really been following it, but the ASAP Rocky trial, we have a verdict. Did you guys watch the verdict? Tell me if you have. Oh my goodness. That has got to be up there with the best reactions. They have got to put that up. Ain't no way. But I'm in the Army. I have to do my basic training. For 14 weeks first. That's what's making me nervous. Got you. You're worried that you might not get past the basic training. You. The school I went to had a video game design class pop up one year, and it's the only time I've ever wanted to go do something, and the school just straight told me no. Wow. My mom never forgave them for it. Yeah. It's more of, I'm going to miss my family being away so long. Oh. Well, you're in the Army. Oh, wait. They don't let you do that during basic training, do they? I was going to say, could you move your family up with you? You know, housing on the base or something like that. But that's only after you pass basic training, I'll bet. But yeah, Drunk Reaper. I remember Temple when he told me that there was a class for what was it called? It was Star something. It was a strategy game. You know, a real-time strategy game. And they actually had a class in college for it. And not only that, StarCraft, that was it. I was gonna say, it was a very popular game. I never really played it. But they had a game, they had that game. It taught you how to play the game, the strategies, all of that, and you got college credits for it. I was like, what? Now, that was many years ago, as you may know. But when he told me that, I said, are you kidding me? School done changed since I went to school. I ain't get to do any of that stuff. Although I had my own fun. So it didn't really matter. But still. No, but I think I can come home every weekend. Okay. As long as you can come home every weekend, that's not too bad. Oh, and one of the reasons that I did not stream earlier today. So this is the first time I'm going to this hospital. You know, or a doctor's office, really. And it's really close by. I mean, if I was in better shape, I could probably walk there. That's how close it is to the house. And when I got there, it was really nice inside. And we got seen very quickly. You know, I didn't have to make an appointment because I was just there to do some labs. That's it. And they got me right in. Took me to the back. And I was escorted to the back by this cute little thing. I say cute little thing, you know, cute little thing for me is like 20s and 30s, right? And I'm just like, they're looking younger all the time. You know, she didn't look too young, but she still looked young. She looked like she might have been doing like an internship right after college, something like that, you know? And so I'm just like, you know, okay. So I go in the back and I wait for the tech to come out, to come back from lunch, I guess. And the tech comes back. I'm the only one there. So she gets ready really quick, calls me, asked me about the urine sample. Said, did you give a urine sample? That's what the cute little thing asked me. Now, for her, I said no. But she gave me a cup, and I now had a urine sample that I put in that little side thing in the bathroom. So I was able to tell her, yep. So she was like, all right, which arm do you want to use? And I was like, it don't matter. Because as I told her, after she was tapping to try to find my veins, I said, And she was like, oh, you a troublesome one, ain't you? Because she couldn't find those veins easily. And I said, I've had that trouble since I was a child. Same issue. And she goes, so you were a problem child, weren't you? I said, yep. I said, people thought I was afraid of needles because I would always keep from going to give my blood. I did not want to give my blood. And they thought, you know, oh, well, it's not bad being afraid of needles. I'm like, I'm not afraid of needles. And when I told them my experience for years, here's what would happen. They would, you know, tap, tap, trying to find the vein. Couldn't find it. Go to the other arm. Tap, tap, tap. No. Okay. Then they would think they found it. They go, okay. And they would stick and miss. And they accused my veins of rolling, which I do not have that condition called rolling veins, okay? But that is what they told me growing up, you know, and now I understand they said that because they weren't that good. My veins are kind of, you know, small and not so easy to get. And so they would stick me several times trying to find the vein after they were already in. Okay? So they basically were playing the violin on my arm. They would stick, and then they would take it out a little bit, and then stick again, and stick it again, trying to find the vein. Okay? So that's what they would do. And then, most of the time, they still couldn't find it. And they would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. They would take the band off and do the same thing to the other arm. This is my experience in giving blood from when I was a child. Was I scared of needles? Or did I not like that experience? So, eventually, when I got older, because of course I tried to avoid giving blood as much as I could. When I got older, I had one nurse actually find that my, can y'all see him? Y'all can see the veins, can't you? Very easy to find them. So they started doing it on the back of my hand. No problems finding the veins on the back of my hand. So I started telling them to use the back of my hand instead of my arm because, you know, I want to get stuck 50,000 times as they tried to find it. All right. So that went on for a while. So when she was looking for it, I told her about that experience. But guess what? She was able to find it just like some of the good techs were able to. Like when you go to, if you guys know about LabCorp, the people there, that's what they do. And I've had to go there several times. They always did just one stick. They were that good. And I was like, oh, yes. And when I started going to Grady Hospital, there's one lady there. And every time I go there, if she's not, you are not having nobody else draw my blood. They had this one guy, he came in and he was new. And I said, no, I will wait until she is available. You know, I had never seen him before. I don't know. Maybe he was just as good. I don't know. But I wasn't finding out. I said, I'll wait. In fact, if she hadn't even been there that day, I would have waited. I said, let me know what day she's in and we can make another appointment just to do the labs. I was not playing. So the last time I had her do it was in 2023. It's been a whole year and some since I last did lab work. And I need to check my A1C. It may have gone back up. You know? I don't have any of the equipment here to check it, so I'm probably going to get that as well. But she actually did one stick. And I don't know if you've ever seen the different sizes of the needles. They have one needle that's like a butterfly needle. That's the one they always get for me because I do not have large veins. And so they've always used that one. It's like the smallest needle. Okay? unless I really had a phobia about needles, that needle is not going to, you know, scare you. It's really small. And she was able to get it done. And it was a stick. Drew the blood because I'm very well hydrated. So it was not a problem. I was sitting there talking to her while my blood was just flowing. I think she ended up, I think she did 2 or 3 vials. Just whoop, whoop, whoop. Done. Okay. And then I set up another appointment. And you guys may remember, but it's going to be on the 27th. And it's at like 1:30. So I don't remember if it's a Friday or a Thursday. But I'll either have to stream later or stream like now, like what I'm doing right now. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm trying to get all of my, you know, doctor visits and health stuff because the way the government is moving right now, there's no telling. I may suddenly find myself without any insurance. So I need to get stuff done. So that's what I'm doing right now. Y'all ever see the funniest thing about StarCraft ever with the tournament prizes one time? No. We have free healthcare in the UK, but it sucks. Well, I've been playing video games since I was 4. Pretty much the only thing I really know, and everyone in that school knew it. And I just wonder how different life would have been had they let me in. Yeah. It may have been better. It may have been worse. Or it just may have been different. The one doctor LordShaedow, that one doctor LordShaedow went to see was Dracula. I tell you, man. But see, here's the thing. Those multiple sticks, that's what happened all the time when I was growing up. Every time I had to give blood, that is what happened. So I just basically equated that to the experience of giving blood. So anytime I would go to the doctor and they were like, okay, you know, we need to get some blood work. I'm like, And like I said, they thought I was scared of needles. And so they would try to get me to do it, and I would resist as much as I could. I would do it only if they absolutely said I needed to have that done, or else I couldn't get something else done, you know? Oh my. Whoops. I didn't realize I had that debuff on me. There was a StarCraft tournament where the top prize was like 100, and the second and third prize was like 20 Bitcoins. Oh. I think I did hear something about that. I had to go through so much medical to get into Army. Took months. Oh, yeah. On the 27th, I am going in to get my checkup. You know, physical, check my eyes, you know, basically a diabetic maintenance, because things change. I get older, and perhaps what I was doing before to keep my A1C down, I haven't really, you know, the same things I cut out, I still cut out. I still don't eat out, you know, but maybe I'm eating a little bit more and it's raising it up, or, you know, something is happening with my body and it's changed. That's why you need to go in all the time to check, make sure. And why you're supposed to keep track of it, which I wasn't doing. So I have no idea what my A1C is right now. I wasn't checking my blood sugar or anything like that. I was basically just listening to my body, which usually told me that I had not eaten enough sugar. Because when I went in there, I had not eaten anything. When she took my blood, I hadn't eaten. We were gonna go okay, you ain't killing me this time. I had not eaten yet, so she drew blood. Now my sister, and we're gonna have to stop doing this. But she, as part of her health insurance, is able to get rides free. And I keep saying I need to check into mine to see if they even do that. If they cover it or anything like that. But it's for her, you know. Now, she comes with me, but technically, you know, it's not her appointment. So if they were to look and to see, they could easily determine she didn't have an appointment, and where she was, that was for me, not her. So with the way things are going, we don't want to rock the boat. So we're going to stop that. But anyway, she was with me because of that, and she had to get her own medication. And so we had it planned we would go, go there, and then go to a Walmart pharmacy and pick up her meds, and then come on home. All of it, by the way, is like within walking distance. Not we ain't walking, but it's all within walking distance. It's very close by. So we're thinking, we leave at about 12:30, and I should be able to get back in time to stream a little bit, maybe be a little bit late. But it took a while in the at the doctor's office, even though they saw me right away. Still took a little bit because the tech was out. And then we went over to Walmart, and guess what? They were out to lunch. She thought they went to lunch at 12. They did not. They went to lunch at like 1, and they wouldn't be back till 2. And it's not like we could leave. Now, mind you, I'm sitting here, hadn't eaten, just gave blood, not feeling great. And so we waited until they opened back up. She got her meds, and I came home, and there was no way I was gonna stream. There's no way. So I ate instead. And after I ate, curled up in my bed. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to stream late tonight. Okay, there ain't no way. And like, even right now, I feel much better, but I've only eaten once today. So I need to, after the stream, I'll eat, I'll eat again. But yeah, who knows? I know that one indication for me that I was maintaining is that my weight hasn't changed. Once I lost, that weight, changing my diet and not eating out like I was and all that stuff. Well, my weight is the same. I haven't eaten so much that, I've put on all the pounds again, because I was up there at 198. And now I'm at 180. So clearly that, but again, your body changes. And that's why they have to keep a monitor on it to see, if something has changed. And now that I'm a little older, I definitely want them to do that. Haha, you ain't evaded nothing. Yeah, that's why you had to fire that off. 'Cause you knew you wasn't evading nothing no more. No evading for you. Your veins made out of adamantium? Oh my goodness. That would be horrible. I hate doing labs when the nurse sucks. Yeah. They blow your brain. Yep, I've had that happen. And leave you bruised. It was bruised. It was painful. You could see the blood had welled up, Like I said, I've had all those experiences. And I'll be looking at people as like, are you afraid of needles? No. But if you've been through what I was gone through, you wouldn't want to have them stick you either. But the last few years has been good. I've not had that experience in the last few years. It's been one stick, and we're good. It was something. It was so bad they were asking me had I ever done drugs, which is foolish because you could see that I hadn't. My arms are clear. There's no tracks or anything like that to have messed up my veins. They're just small. And especially when I was like 198, it was harder for them to find it. Losing the weight helped out quite a bit. But yeah, Woo! My veins are incredibly easy to see because I'm a dungeon-dwelling goblin who only comes out at night. Okay, well, there you go. Coincidentally, I'm also going to be around a bunch of needles on the 27th, but it'll be a tattoo shop. Okay, a little different. But yeah, let me. I want to show y'all something. If y'all haven't seen it, it was so, oh my goodness, had me cracking up. Hold on, let me look at something real quick here. Why do y'all do that? Where the heck is it? You know. All right, there we go. Need to move that over there or something. Okay, that's a Thursday. So next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, is when I have the appointment. All right, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold up. Okay, I'm going to turn the sound off because I don't want no problems. But here is Classy Beats. He did a live stream verdict watch. So he was the first and only at this point person that I've seen do this. Hold on. But I'm sure you guys are going to see it. All right. So that's Classy Beats on the left. That's ASAP Rocky right here in the middle of those guys, right? And he's standing up and he's waiting to hear his verdict. You'll know when he got the verdict. You see this? Yes, the verdict was not guilty. You see the officers? Look at how they all lined up when he did that. Because he went into, you're not supposed to do that. Look at this. Here. Look at him, see? Because it's not just his family over there. The people that were against him are behind these officers. So they made like a little wall in case anything, happened, or if he decided to jump at somebody else. See him? And they're telling him, yeah, you can't, you gotta go. But that was his family. And I think Rihanna also. And I think that was his daughter that stood up and jumped for joy. Look again. See, he's hugging him. And I think it might be his mom too. I'm not quite sure who all was over there. But look, see it? She's up. She up in the. She's already up. He didn't fall over. He leaped over into them. Look at this. He jumped over it. There's a partition there. For him to get to them, he had to leap over it. And they're just like, yeah, you can't jump into the audience like that. But it was understandable. Okay, it was understandable because he was facing a lot of time on nothing. This is not a case that should have been brought. Really. They really had no evidence. Okay. My brother got his first tattoo last month, I think, for our mom that passed. Oh, 2020. And I'm going to be able to go with him to finish it. Oh, man, my condolences. I'm dreading the time where I can't even say it. But you already know. I want to get a hug from Rihanna. I know, right? Work, 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 work. You're definitely a good-looking woman now. But to be honest, as good-looking as she is, she's not my type. The type that really gets me going. You have seen AV to the 7th power, right? Yeah. A hug from her get me in trouble. See, I can hug Rihanna and be like, okay, yeah, you know, you look good, it's great. But hugging somebody like AV, yeah, that'll get me in trouble. That's the hug I don't want to end just yet. I'd rather get a hug and a lot more from Maria Brink. Don't know that one. Hold up. Let me look her up. Oh, I see. You trying to get yourself killed. Oh, she fine. Hold up. Uh-huh. I see. Now, where do I know her from? That is a really nice picture. Get me going. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Oh dear. I swear, if anything shows up here, it ain't my fault. See, I got my search. Safe search is moderate. Better not have nothing crazy popping up here. Okay. Let me see. Where? Hey. So, fun fact. You remember the girl that I told you guys I always considered her just too young, and she had such a crush on me and all of that, and then she passed away? Maria Brink is her age. Just to get y'all a perspective. I considered her just too young. I didn't know she was that age at first. But anyway, that's how old she was. Let me see. Schenectady. I can spell Hosanna and even Montana, but I can't spell Schenectady. Yeah, I've seen her. Okay. Yeah, I've seen her. Did she do any movies? Just songs? Because I know I've seen her. Oh, snap. 15, she gave birth to a son. Naughty girl. Or naughty guy. Wait, how old was he? Okay. Apparently he was too young to help or didn't want to help. 15. Dang. Okay. Let me see if I can find okay. That's AV. See, getting hugs from somebody like her, she's definitely my type. That I'll take over that. Whew. All right. Let's stop lusting over these girls here. Triple G in the building. What's up, man? How you doing? All of that you just saw started because we was talking about ASAP Rocky, who is he married or dating Rihanna? You know how they be doing. Anyway, she's the father of he's the father of her kid, something. Kids up. But then we got, and then as you can see in the chat, Raven Knight was like he want to get a hug from Rihanna and a lot more. I mean, get a hug from Rihanna, and then Drunk Reaper was like, I'd rather a hug and a lot more from Maria Brink. So we looked her up because I didn't know who that was. And then when I saw her, I'm like, I've seen her before. She the singer for In This Moment. I have to hear it because I probably have heard it. But I know I've seen her. Oh, we see you. The whole community sees you. Look at that part. No ho, no ho. If it showed up there, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been like, how could it even show up with my safe search? The only reason that I put it on moderate and not strict is because when I put it on strict, it sometimes interferes with websites. Ow. Woo! I didn't think I was going to be able to finish her off in time. What did I just say? Ignore it. Anyway. Yeah. She's 47. Ooh, Legal Bites also looks nice. Legal Bites does look nice. I do like her too. But AV. I'm doing good, Triple G. They not married, just got kids together. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You know, I know how they do, so I couldn't remember. But Triple G, did you see the ASAP Rocky verdict? ASAP Rocky, when he heard that not guilty, turned around and leaped over the little partition thing into the arms of his family. And I think I saw Rihanna there. So I think it was Rihanna, his kids, and it might be his mom. I'm not sure who all was there. And they were just hugging, and of course made all the guards nervous. And the guards, you know, set up a perimeter around him because you can't do that You know, not everybody is happy that he was not guilty. He could have gotten attacked, you know? And so, but that's got to be up there with one of the best reactions. But I don't blame him. Because if they had found him guilty, not only would it have been a travesty of justice, but he was looking at going away for a time. Come on, come on. Ah, I knew she was gonna do that. She is so flippin' annoying. The AI especially. All I was doing was holding block. So I could try to get a reparry and put some, get her out of that diamond form. Ugh. Lord Shadow After Dark is not safe for kids. Ah, Infinity Witch, what's up? What's up? How you doing? So, man, I just saw that before the stream because I had been waiting to see what the verdict was. All right, Drunk Reaper, take care, man. Have fun in Dreamland. Dream, 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 dream. Anyway. What else is going on? Have you guys seen why we need to stay our butts out of the air right now? Because I don't know what's going on. But there are too many accidents happening too often. We were looking at the news and there were 4 accidents involving planes and helicopters and things. 4 within a 30-day period. No. You couldn't pay me enough to get on a plane or a helicopter right now. Did you see one of them, the poor girl, she had just had life-saving surgery done. She survived the surgery, but not the trip. A crash in the air. Come on. It's too many. Couldn't pay me. Couldn't pay me. I don't got wings. Staying right here. I'm good. Because I don't know what all is going on. Of course, he was not guilty. That dude was funny as heck on the stand. Yeah, you talking about Relly? Yeah, he was caught. Oh my goodness. He was caught many times in lies. Yeah, I loved Mr. T. You see what they had to do to get him on there? Sure enough, I'd have been swinging at people. And you ain't getting me on there. They would have done that one time, and I'd have quit the team. See, I don't play. If I can't trust you, oh, wow. Y'all saw that, right? You see how he beat me? He had 1%. 1% and beat me. Ooh, I hate when the AI does stuff like that, boy. And I really got to be careful with this guy here. Yep, and he's awakened. Yeah, could have lost my streak just like that. Ain't never been on a plane, and all these crashes ain't making it better. Yeah, I've flown several times. Hated it every single time. Yeah, Relly had rug burn on the knuckles. Oh, yeah. I was like, what in the world? They even had a video. Yeah, they didn't have no kind of good evidence. But that's like Izelle on Friday talking about my neck. Oh, yeah. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. The fool ain't even wet over here. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what he had going on. He was trying to get that money. Because he already know his career is over. So he's trying to get as much money as he can. He probably figured, you know, I ain't gonna be making no more money, but if I can get this 30 mil, I can live for the rest of my life real happy like. Wake up over there. There we go. So yeah, I'm very happy it was he was found not guilty. Now the Karen Reed trial, I don't even know what to say. They really are corrupt and they really want to get that woman. They are really trying to get that woman. And I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I think everybody can see how corrupt they are. And if you haven't heard the latest, the new lawyer has come up with some new evidence and is accusing the defense of not giving all of the information concerning the Fed witnesses. Do you remember when the Fed witnesses came in and they were independent? They were not paid by the defense or anything like that? Well, this lawyer is trying to say that he's got evidence of email that seems to indicate that they did send some money, and then there was an email exchange saying something about if you don't want me to mention that, I won't, which would imply that they had some kind of a deal or something going on that they did not tell the prosecutors, or the Commonwealth as they call them. So I don't know how that's going to affect the upcoming trial, but yeah, what they're doing to her is a shame. No, they're really fighting to put her away. And see, all they got to do is put her away one time, and then she'll be sitting there waiting for everything else to straighten out. You know, appeals and anything like that. She'll be in there for years, no matter what happens. I know our justice system is better than a lot of justice systems in this world, but it's not perfect. And when I see corruption abusing the system, I hate it. Okay, I absolutely hate that, because if they do something, okay, if the judge has her thumb on the scale of justice, which I believe she does, and they put her away, even with a reversible error, she will still serve time. She might be innocent, but she'll still serve time. How does that work? Now, what should happen is if there's any kind of issue like that, they shouldn't put her away until it is settled. I'll bet you appeals would go faster. You know, appeals last years sometimes while they're sitting in jail. And so even if the appeal is granted, they've served time already. That's time out of their life. And there's no incentive for them to deal with the appeal in a timely manner. Let them be out while the appeal is going on and see how fast they process them appeals. Biden probably gave her a pardon and is waiting to drop. I don't know if that would work because she has not been convicted, so you can't pardon her. She's not convicted. The only one that could pardon her, it would have had to have been, actually, I'm not sure if a governmental pardon, a governor's pardon in where she is still a thing, because not every place the governor has power to pardon, because unless it's a federal, which this one is not, Trump can't pardon her, and neither could Biden, because she wasn't brought on federal charges. So statewide, it would have to be the governor. And she would have to be convicted. Debo! What's up, man? What you talking about up this late? It's only 11:30. Hi! What up? But yeah, they're really trying to ramrod her, man. Biden pardoned Fauci without him being convicted or even charged. Huh? Can you do that? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so you got last minute pardons. Granting preemptive pardons. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Posthumous, he pardoned Marcus Garvey? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. Ah. So he was trying to protect them against Trump. Okay. And then, of course, Garvey. Yeah, see, Garvey was convicted. Let me see. Okay. Ah. Well, well, well. I see. I'm learning. If you guys want to see what I'm looking at here, I'm learning. The question was, is a preemptive pardon legal? Okay. Historically, pardons are issued to those who have already been accused of specific crimes. Okay. Yeah, like with his son. Preemptive pardons, though unusual, do have a historical precedent. Like I said, that's not something that I had heard. Pardons for crimes that people have not yet been accused of are currently being deliberated. Wow. Okay, well, if that's a thing, yeah, see, preemptive pardons are issued. It's likely they will be given to a range of people. These may include Anthony. Okay. Yeah. Is a pardon that is granted before any formal legal proceedings. I had never heard of a preemptive pardon. Yeah, see, searches have risen by 150% because we haven't heard of these before. So apparently, look at this. The Supreme Court case, Ex parte Garland. Okay. It's unlimited. All right. Wow. Okay. Look at this. Uh-huh. So Bush did it. Oh my goodness. You know, even when we heard these, I didn't think that we assumed that if they were pardoning, it's because they were in trouble already. Wow. Look at this. Okay. I just learned something new. I like learning. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Mike, you could be right. Biden could have preemptively, I don't know if you have to write it down or anything, but he could have preemptively pardoned some people. I don't think he could, well, I think those would be federal charges, wouldn't they? See, I gotta read now. You know, does the preemptive pardon preclude federal charges only? Or does it also include state charges? That should be interesting. Okay, yeah, hers is state. I thought that, but still, I had never heard of a preemptive pardon. Wow. And you can see why. It wasn't done very often. And I'll bet you, even when it was done, people assumed that charges had been brought. Otherwise, how could you pardon them? Man, okay. Yeah, preemptive. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, not only could he pardon before they were convicted, but he can pardon before they're even charged. Wow. That is crazy. But that is a way that Biden can kind of protect. But I wonder, how specific did he have to be in the pardon? And could Trump find a way to still charge in a different manner? I wonder. Or does the pardon do like a time frame? You know, like nothing that they did, they're pardoned for any wrongdoing or whatever from this time and previous. Something like that, you know? I wonder. Yeah, I definitely gotta look this one up. This is very interesting to me. Woo! So, you guys learned something? I learned something. You never know what you're gonna learn when you come here at night. Freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. Well, it's night for me anyway. There you go. That's exactly what he did. He said anything he did from 2014 to now. Okay. So just a date range. That makes sense. So that means that if they wanted to charge them, it would have to be for something he did after. So he better keep his nose clean. Because I have a feeling that depending on how vindictive he is, he can find a way. But wow. Okay. But yeah, I kind of feel for Karen Reed, because with the amount of evidence that they have and what they've been doing, if she gets sent away, I think it'll be a travesty of justice. It can happen because it happens all the time. You know, like, did you hear what, what's her name? In the Karen Reed trial, did you guys hear about the evidence of the Sally port is now suddenly missing? Long as it's legal, Hike, go for it. But that, you remember the video that was reversed and embarrassed the prosecutors so much, and the witness in the first trial? Ha! Got it perfect that time. I'm practicing, boy. Yeah. Yeah. It's missing. I don't know if they found it, but it's just missing. How does that work? Troublesome evidence is just suddenly gone? What's going on over there? Now there's new evidence that I don't trust them. I do not trust them not to fake evidence to try to get rid of some of the more troublesome parts of this case. The feds witnessing and what they had to say was powerful. And the fact that they were independent was very powerful, right? Now they're attacking them. That seems to be what their strategy is now. Because they can't really change what they're saying. You know, that she used her car. But they can attack the defense's, everything that the defense did before, they can attack it. I mean, all of a sudden, the FBI found 2,500 new pages of documents in the JFK shooting. Yeah, you already know. I promise you. That there is no way they are going to let anybody know all the dirt going on. They will consider it a state secret, government secret. They'll classify it. They'll make it, so that, if it was harmful to America, they won't put it out. So you can be sure that if that information is coming out, it's no longer harmful. Because they had it all along. We already know that. So why are they letting it out now? Because it's no longer harmful. Like we said before, it don't matter what happens in this life. We already know what the ending of this story is going to be exactly. I'm actually just watching. I'm watching how things are going. Because, yeah, I already know what needs to happen. So I'm watching it happening. You know, the pieces being put in place and, you know, all of that. Me and Storm Shadow were talking about it. And it's just kind of fascinating to watch. You know, both of us grew up with the same beliefs, same, you know, understanding of prophecy, all this stuff. And we had the same reaction because we got the same history. We're like, could you believe? Would you have believed it back then? No. If you had told me some of the things going on right now, I'd have told you not here in America. You might be talking about some other country, but not here in America. And yet, here we are. I can't even tell you how it looks to me. I'm just sitting there like, wow. All it did was strengthen my belief, I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm seeing it with my own eyes. Gives political theater a new name. I mean, a new meaning. Because I am watching it. Like it's a theater. What was it on the Little Rascals? Anybody remember? Remarkable. Who remembers that on the Little Rascals? Yeah, watching the Eastern Sky. Shoot. Telling you. He coming. He coming. But in the meantime, we got to live and we got to carry on. Do what we can do. Oh, oh no. Hey, easy with that. Here we go. Ardale Gribble, the King of the Hill. Wait, what? Ardale Gribble from King of the Hill. I actually met somebody that sounded just like him. The dad on there sounded just like him. Woo! Hey! Oh! Hey! Stop that! Wow! Ha! I hear the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Oh! More lighter topic. You know, in the Glitch, Lord's mobile game, we just moved to a new kingdom. And I'm working my way back up in the Coliseum. But yeah, we moved to a new kingdom. And it should be interesting when the Kingdom versus Kingdom comes and see if we can take over. He know he going down. I don't know why he playing. Pixie, I got a pocket full of sand. Oh, Lord. Ghost Dog, he's about to cheat. Nuh-uh. I ain't going over there. I'm good. I'm just cooling. But just telling you, that's what is happening in that game. Oh, no you didn't. So we get to meet new friends and enemies. Wake up! Woo! Woo! Give it up! I knew you was waiting for that to time out. I don't know what it did, but I didn't want you to get it. Ha! Snuck you. Woo! Oh! I didn't go back far enough. But we got it. I have not looked into his buff, but he definitely seems much better. He seems much better. Oh boy. We gotta fight Bullseye. Woo! Hey! Hey, no! You ain't nothing! You ain't nothing! He ain't nothing. That's right. Let's see, what else? What else did I, Ooh. Am I gonna rank for Hitmonkey if I get a skill gem? Now that's a good question. I don't know. I might. Or I might hold it. Huh. That is a really good question. Honestly, I don't know. Skill. Who do I have? Skill that I would like to rank up to 4. Bullseye, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, oh, ooh. Okay. Still don't like that guy, but he's doing some good damage. I don't know if I would do Bullseye over Hitmonkey, to be honest with you. Corrupted Vortex. That was a very good question. How you doing, man? Yeah, oh man. What other skill do I have other than, you know, Elsa? I don't know if I would take Elsa up to 4, though. Man, I don't know. That would have to be something I would probably make a poll or something after I looked over what skill champions I have. Hitmonkey will definitely be in the conversation, though. Bullseye will be in the conversation. Who else? I really have to look. Now you got me curious. Hold on. Let me see. Chill. Yeah, see, this is why I can't, my rank 3s, Skill, Elsa, Bullseye, Chill, and Hitmonkey. Everybody else here is, let me see, she's like rank 1, right? Yeah. And Killmonger is also rank 1. Nope, he's rank 2. I did take him up to rank 2. Okay. So, yeah. So, the first row are my rank 3s. Atuma and Killmonger are rank 2. And everybody else is rank 1. Let me see. Is anybody I don't have, maybe? Ooh, Korg. Yeah, if I had Mole Man. But yeah, if I get a skill, and this is all that I have to choose from, it's going to be between these 4. Yeah, Craven. Wish I would. It's going to be Hitmonkey, Chilith, Bullseye, or Elsa. And out of those, Hitmonkey is my boy, as you know. So yeah, that Hitmonkey is a really good bet then, if I get the skill. But I do like Chilith as well. So those two, I like Elsa, I like Bullseye, but as far as usefulness goes, they're all useful in their own way, which is why they're ranked 3. But, I love Hitmonkey, though. I really love Hitmonkey. Bullseye, with a higher SIG, will be able to deal with the debuffs of Liquid Courage and Double Edge. Hitmonkey deals with them with just the right combo. Elsa loves the bleed, not the poison, so she does okay. And Chia, I swear to you guys, if they had made it so that her cleansed the Liquid Courage and Double Edge, which they're very careful not to do, by the way. They're careful not to give champs too much in that way. I know that, what's his name? Zemo. He cleanses it. But of those, it's probably going to have to be Hitmonkey. Because I know Chia, if she could cleanse, it'd have been all over with. I probably would have done Sheila. As much as I like Hitmonkey, for content like Necropolis and stuff like that, Sheila is much better. She's also a dual threat in Battlegrounds. Hitmonkey can trip some people up in Battlegrounds on defense, but y'all already know I'm not putting him on defense. So, yeah, it would have been Sheila. When am I going to do the Epoch of Pain? I don't know. I'm letting everybody get all of their pain out I see some guides. And I'll probably do a completion run. I have the revives to do it. So that's not a problem. I just gotta, you know, I just finished doing all the Karina challenges. I ain't recovered from that yet, you know, energy-wise. And then they came out with this, and I'm like, not another long form, crazy node, tough defender, drain your revives challenge. And it looks like it's worse on your revives than the Necropolis. So, because remember when the Necropolis came out, 7 stars I don't think were a thing yet. Or they might have been just announced or coming out. I don't know. But I know a lot of people that did the Necropolis did not bring 7 stars. When I went in there with 7 stars. Rank 3 at that. But this here, I don't know. Hype, you doing your 3rd run? You go, man. How many revives did you say it's took you so far? Yeah, I don't even have Mole Man as a 7 star, as you saw. I want him. But yeah, there's somebody that I'll probably take to rank 4 in every class. Not a problem. If it's a mutant, it may have to be Onslaught. If it's a science, I'll have to look and see, but you guys seen Groot soloing Ares? Really? Which Groot? OG Groot? King Groot? Deathless King Groot? I'm on Ares now and on his last stage. I probably used around 25, 30 revives. That's actually not that bad. But we'll see. OG Groot? Whoa, no, I have not seen that. That's got to be awesome. Wow. I'm going to have to look that up later. See what's going on. Because how does he do it? Or is the person just really good? Was it MSD? Did MSD go in there with OG Groot? $17-minute fight? Won't happen. That much I can promise you. I ain't doing no 17-minute fight to get a solo. MSD soloed him with Serpent. Yeah, I'm not, no, sure. I ain't fighting for 17 minutes. One fight. Just to get a solo. Ain't crazy. Whoop, whoop. Hey. Let me see. Who do I have? A rank 4. It might, if it was science, might be Photon. Could be Photon or Spider-Ham. Let's see. Cosmic. Deathless Thanos is Cosmic, right? So if it's Cosmic, it would be Deathless Thanos. And let's see, what was left? Who did I miss? What class did I miss? Yep, Corrupted Vortex. I'm about to leave right after this fight, because it is now midnight. It's at midnight. Something evil lurking in the dark. Anyway. But yeah, just before I go, let's see. So, if it's science, it'll be Photon, Spider-Ham, Hulk. Anyone in that top 4, that first row, would be an option. Skill, we already looked at that. Mutant, Onslaught, have to be Onslaught. Mr. Sinister, but you know, Deadpool, we need to find out if they're gonna nerf him. But Onslaught is probably who I would use. Yeah, it would have to be Deathless Thanos. I mean, it could be Serpent too. But it would be most likely Deathless Thanos for Cosmic. Tech, I had forgotten Tech. Y'all already know who it's gonna be if it's Tech, right? Gotta be Warlock. Although Jack-o'-lantern, But yeah, probably Warlock. And Mystic. That would be a tough one. I'm not sure. Deathless Guillotine would be a nice one. America Chavez is good. Juggernaut, we already know. Wong Kushala. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I would use. I would use that rank up gem on. Maybe Juggernaut. Because I actually like Juggernaut quite a bit. He's a lot of fun. All right. So that is going to do it, guys. NYK Believe, you came just in time. But that's going to do it, guys. I got to go eat. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, please. It helps me out. Yeah, NYK Believe, man. I'm starving. Yeah, I don't see anybody that's got the redirect on. So, take care. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back later today. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of the stream. I have to think of some things. May do a mishmash, because I'm going to be finished with Arena. So I might think of something else to do. Maybe do like Battlegrounds here and do some event quest, and who knows? We'll see. All right, take care, and you all have a blessed day.